Welcome, I'm Master Lama Rasaji, and this is our Thursday edition of Rasaji Speaks. Normally, I would have a PFL background, but today it's so important we celebrate one of our 120 avatars' birthday. This is Krishna's birthday in the Far East, and of course, Krishna means Christ of Asia, born a little over 5,000 years ago, to 2,000 years before Boganathar. So you can imagine how much it's important to what we're doing. Our PFL today will feature Sister Care, and she's going to give us an update about iHercules, their new products, talk about some cell renewal, how important it is to keep your blood clean. A lot of insight. So join us today at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's look at what the title is for today. And that title is Seizing Opportunities with Krishna's Birthday and the Opening of a Portal. It was said that when Krishna was born 5,000 years ago, that a huge portal opened up in his situation. So I want you to understand about that. As a matter of fact, I am wearing right now his favorite mala combination, right? So Krishna's favorite mala representation of his mala gardens was the amazonite with the amethyst. And the amazonite has a tranquil feeling, and it is good for calming your energy, harmony and balance, and opens up communication because it blends the heart chakra with the throat chakra. The amethyst is a really powerful thing. It leads and gives a frequency for positive thinking and is good for extending the chi so that you have relaxation and a restful kind of sleep. So just remember that. So we have these, by the way, in the store now. So think about that. It was amazing. Let's a little bit about what the Hindus do in representing Krishna in the Far East and some interesting stuff that's out there. Krishna's birth was said to have been 3,228 BC. So over 3,000 years before Christ, over almost 2,000 years before Boganathar, right? Krishna was coming in, and we were coming out of the Treta into the Dwapara Yuga on a descending cycle. And the Bhagavad Gita, which is written about the discourse between the master and student, Krishna and Arjuna, is basically the descent of the war of the immortals. The war of the immortals. We went to a modern day movie this weekend. Chin twisted my arm to do it the past weekend to see Wolverine with Deadpool. There is a scene in there where they are the immortals and they're fighting against almost 1,000 mortals themselves, the two people. Krishna was supposed to have been an immortal and an avatar and a manifestation of Vishu, which in ancient Hindu teachings, Vishu is what we would call the Holy Spirit in Judean Christian teachings. He was said to manifest to be good over evil. Vrindavan was where he was born. There are all kind of shrines that are there now. Sri Tapas Vidya is said to have made his homage there, he was a huge Krishna fan. Om Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Om Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Om Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Om Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Om Hare Krishna. So we say Happy Youthing Day to Krishna. A lot of people refer to Krishna as the Christ of Asia. When you really look at the 120 avatars, they were Christed beings. They were matured Christed beings that got their calling very early, usually about the time of puberty. There was a commonality. When an avatar is born, they are the light in the darkness, and definitely the darkness, being unconscious, knows it not. And that's what they do. And they come in all four different yugas of God. They can manifest at any given time. Lord Ram in the Sata Yuga, the golden age. But with Krishna, it was the descent. It was the descent into darkness, and he fought the battle that was good against evil. We're on the flip side of that bell curve now. Think about it. We're in the early stages of the Dark Power Yuga. We're getting ready to be 325 days, usually 325, which adds up to the number 10, meaning completion. It means we're going to have now more influence of the dark power than the Kali. It means new darkness is going to be hard for the dark side to envelop or to develop new darkness. They'll play out what's already been pre-designed. You can look at it like a major Mercury retrograde and Mercury direct, or yin and yang cycle. As we know, we are in the incubation time during the yin. And as we go back to yin, we're in the action time. It's like their incubation time of darkness. Plotting darkness is winding up. This is why this next year is so huge. You know, with the riotings going on in the streets of England right now, it could lead to a civil war. So we'll pray about that. Don't be surprised, things will get nasty here, no matter really, when you think about it, who will win presidency in November. You can make a case that whether it's Harris or Trump, either one, there's going to be unrest here. If the other one gets in, the other ones are going to be ticked off. It's a very interesting time upon our planet, very interesting time in our society. The wellness centers cannot come soon enough. And that's why what we're going to do with the wellness centers, eventually retreat and ranch and the lamasery, are really extremely important. The 31 years left for Shiva's portal is really important. It was said during the Holy Wars that Krishna and Arjunia's chariot would actually move in and out of the portal as they were fighting the battle against the dark side. They would go and enter the portal and then come behind the enemy out through another portal, and the dark side would not know what the world they were dealing with. Also, the chanting that Krishna mastered was just phenomenal, of how it rooted out and literally began to destroy evil. So understand that when you're doing your mala, your prayers, your mantras, your chanting, you are destroying that evil that's around you, the darkness around you. Your light is literally expelling that darkness. So don't forget that. It's really important. Hare Krishna, Om Namaha. Om Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Om Namah, Om Namah, Hare Krishna, Om. The dance of the lilas. God came down to play with his children. May the holiness around us all of the Holy Spirit, Vishu, manifest its highest and its good of us. It calls for us to constantly walk in the light of our Divine Father and express the Holy Spirit of our Divine Mother, bringing forth the nurturement to the planet and guiding us into total salvation. Jivan Mukta, total salvation and liberation. Baraka Bashai, may the blessings be to you and to your glorious family. Don't forget to see Sister Kara with us today at 1 o'clock. She'll have some good information. And it's not too late to sign up tomorrow for Shangri-La Friday's training. Look forward to seeing you real soon. Tour is filling up. It's more than 50% full. God bless you all. We'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.